Hi there, and welcome to week 5. This week I hope there's a little bit less for you to do, but some very important things that I want you to do. As we're talking about this, so I do want to kind of help organize this in your mind. There are two things really that I want us to focus on this week. First, we have your midterm seminar event. This is the graded discussion you will be having in a few weeks. I'm sending out an assignment sheet that tells you what you need to do. I'm also putting you in a learning team. This learning team is a group of people that you can talk about your midterm seminar event, get ideas, help each other, share, and also, and this is important, you can practice the seminar event with. The learning team is a group of people to help support you as you go through this process. It is not the people you're going to be having your discussion with. So again, you can meet with your learning team, you can share your ideas, you can ask questions, you can get help, and you can practice the discussion event, right? You can meet with your learning team and do practice sessions where you have these academic discussions. Later, I'll be telling you exactly who you're having your discussion with. In general, in the midterm seminar event, you're going to share a little bit. You're going to talk for about 3 minutes about your topic, and everyone in the group is going to do that. And then all together, you're going to have a discussion about how all of those things that you talked about relate, how they relate to each other, how they relate to what we've learned in the class, and how they relate to other texts and other ideas from the class. Each person's topic for the midterm seminar event is that social impact of YouTube that you have been researching by yourself. You're going to share a little bit about that topic, and then you're going to have a discussion talking about how online video affects society, using all of these different things, as well as the other course materials that we have used to learn about online video and how it impacts our society and how it works and its characteristics, just like you did in the Jigsaw discussion. Remember again that you're not just talking about some social issue, you're talking about how online video impacts society through a particular topic that you have chosen. So again, you're going to be talking about what are the characteristics of online video and the features of it and the way it works and those kinds of things and how they relate to how this platform and this technology has impacted society today. Making explicit connection to the sources, both the ones from class and the ones that you have found yourself, is an important part of this event. So make sure you are referencing and citing those sources as you talk about things. Remember again that you're not just talking about some social issue, you're talking about how online video impacts society through a particular topic that you have chosen. So again, you're going to be talking about what are the characteristics of online video and the features of it and the way it works and those kinds of things and how they relate to how this platform and this technology has impacted society today. And of course, keep in mind what makes your conversation academic, right? And we've talked about this, the features of community and the features of academic rigor. Make sure you work to do both of those things to make your discussion with your group as academic as you can. The assignment sheet that I send out will explain all of this in more detail. We'll also be able to talk about it as we meet in class again for another online discussion later this week. So again, that's the midterm seminar event. This is a graded academic discussion you'll have in week 7. I've put you in some learning teams to help you prepare for this. You're going to do the discussion with some other students. Everyone will share about the individual topic related to social impacts of online video. After each student shares, you will then have an academic discussion, the purpose of which is to both share with me how much you've learned from the course, both from the things that we've all learned together and the research you've done on your own about this topic that you have chosen, and also to show me that you can participate in an academic way, right? That you can be both part of the community, you can reference the community, and you can have rigor in both the way you talk and the way you manage the discussion, as well as the ideas that you share. So I'm changing rooms to help emphasize the transition here. Now I want to talk about your final project. Again, I'm sending out an assignment sheet to help you understand this, but in general, the final project is a video presentation that you are giving about a topic that you choose related to online video that involves interviewing someone connected to the topic that will then appear in the video that you make, as well as your own research and commentary and analysis on the topic. So far, what you've done is to start thinking of ideas of different topics related to that notebook that you're taking on the videos that you watch. I have given everyone feedback in the form of a comment on that Google Doc. I would like you to acknowledge the comment that I made by replying to me in the most appropriate way that you can think of. That will let me know that you've seen my comment, as well as give us a chance to dialogue about what you're doing for your project. So go ahead and check out my comment and give me a reply. Now, what do you do related to your final project? Well, there's really two directions that you can work in. One, there's thinking about what is your actual research question going to be. That is taking your topic and distilling it down into a more focused question that can help guide what you want to find out and learn and then share in your final project. We'll be talking about this more in our online class later this week. The other thing is, who are you going to interview? You need to start thinking about that, and then here within this week or the next week, start contacting people. Again, we'll talk more about this later this week, but it can be hard to find someone to interview. First of all, there are a few requirements about who you can interview. One, the person has to be able to speak English at a level high enough to do the interview. Two, the person can't be from NYU Shanghai. And three, the person can't be somebody that you already know. In class later this week, we'll talk about what kinds of people you can interview, but it's important to start communicating with people as early as you can in order to line somebody up to interview. I'm doing this too, so we'll be able to talk about this more later in this week when we meet again in class. Again, I'll be sending out another email asking you what day you would like to meet. But in the meantime, you can watch me start to write this email to see how that goes. As you're doing this again, I look forward to seeing you all again later this week, and we're going to start working on some of these assessments that we've been building up to. I hope you have a good week, and I hope you get a lot done.